seconds remaining.
Well-placed torrent, stopping a void or the trolls being launched damage into torrent. Nice, done well. And then you've just picked Queen of Pain into the guy with X-Mark, you know? That blink from the Queen of Pain loses a lot of potency. Can't use it as consistent mechanism. See that?
Yeah, well, let's see how the lane's set up too, because they could theoretically go aggro from Anji. I think that would be a pretty open. If you're running two melee supports love brawling. He has the Orb of Venom on a Treant Protector, and he's heading down bottom, but they're gonna go aggro. Okay, with the Sanking to start. It looks like. So similar idea.
Then, like you said, the Razor can kind of 1v1 the Void without too. No, you just static link, run him down. And Kunkka can focus on mid lane. Give the OD.
Old Time Walk used to be scaled by distance, right? Yeah, 100%. Yes. It's interesting how that's changed now, because it used to be that if you were in this 1v1 as the Void, you had to get so many levels before you could get away from the link. But now that's not an issue. Yeah. And the Static Storm cooldown is 32 seconds, so like he can always jump away from the link.
I've not thought about that.
That's really obnoxious for the Razor, actually.
So maybe it's not going to be as easy as I thought.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I was thinking it was going to be really easy, and then I'm like, oh, wait a second. You can just jump away now. But at the same time, you're still a lane dominator. You're still probably going to get more denies and better lasts as the ranged hero. You're going to have the constant harass. He didn't start with slippers or anything, though, so he's not going like a permanent shield. He's not feeling it'll be that much of an issue. He's just going to get his ring, get up into his standard items, so.
I think once you get Quelling Blade, you know, you dodge the link and then Void with the superior base damage and superior attack animation. Be able to trade far, destroy roll. Got the better of all of this.
Ghost to cut the rune, though. Okay, so there, that's how he actually didn't get away that time. I don't know, it's hard to tell.
We'll see in lane how. Maybe if you jump over some trees and get a bit more distance away from your opponent and it work out. What's that ding? Like a microwave.
Becomes greater than. Yeah, I know. For real. So
microwave.
Distance has become greater than 800.
Okay. Okay.
So as long as you have the same movement speed, it still is fine for the Razor actually, because now it doesn't even scale. Yeah, so you can like time walk and it still stays. So it's still pretty Razor favored then. It doesn't instantly break or anything.
Okay. The Razor is decently up there. Oh.
Who cares? This is more important anyway. Aggro works out though. They get the kill on the troll. That's what we kind of expected.
I was just so intrigued by this mid lane. Nyx Assassin has been denying range creeps, harassing the D, spamming mana burn. Pikachu has 3 CS and even with the Queen of Pain, but is burning through so much regen at this point, just trying to trade with Roger. Been relatively awkward for them. So bot lane, they got first blood with this aggro lane. Sand King, Boros Strike into Torrent into Leech Seed, it looked like was enough to break down Chappie, and they'll try again. But Chu wasn't here quite in time. Oh, well, actually he is with the Leech Seed again. The Torrent will land, and the damage output is good. Not quite enough to finish off the troll this time. But they're just shoving so much down his throat that he's barely able to breathe in this lane. What? He's got 1 creep. He's hit 1 creep.
Uno creepo. Yeah, that's pretty sad. But it's that pressure they needed. Of course, talk about lanes. Has to go well. Double melee supports just want to brawl. And do they have any more sentries with them? They do not. So they'll always know if no fears in this entire area now. Which is really good for Empire though. But Roger's just like, I don't think I'm going to do anything down there, guys.
No, he's moving up towards top lane. Gonna try and sneak that bounty rune. I don't think he can do much against Sadoy. Is it still level 1 Nyx? It's level 2, but he's got no mana, and he's not taken his second skill point yet. Gonna go for the long old wander around, collect as many bounty runes as I possibly can. Jurat. Bot lane. Stacking with 12 last hits is not exactly where you want to be, but they're going to turn on No Fear here with the good fun of dual breath. Chappie whirling axes to try and bring down the Treant. Not quite enough though, he's slowed by that caustic finale popping on his teammate, and with a DD Kunkka splashing through with the Tidebringer, he is brought low once more.
So fascinated by this top lane. All I've been watching. Did he actually buy his boots? He bought his boots good. I was worried he wasn't going to go boots first on Sadoy, but he's not listening to his quick buy. So it's still working out fine for Ghostic, honestly, especially because he got the lane at this point. So it really does matter the fact that like the level 1 is so far with time walk because he just gets under the tower, and of course Sidoi just can't chase him anymore. So it really is a big difference.
I think they've killed off the OD mid. 1 mana burn means there is no Astral from Pikachu, but he misses the stun. Living Armor keeps Pikachu alive through the majority of this damage. Empire, they needed
there's
that
even a level
impale
2
to last.
screen. That guy at D. A little spooky.
Salved up now as well, the OD die. Roger is looping back in to look no fear. FN could blink forward and throw out a Shadow Strike, but is limited on mana. Magic Wand has no charges, so it doesn't have that burst potential.
I'm playing really cautious. He's like worried about a Kunkka or something. Pikachu was like under the tower salving. He had 0 mana and he didn't go for any sort of a play on him. I was kind of surprised.
Yeah, very spooked. Guess that's the Queen of Pain, even with a double null. Scary. I'm loving these double null builds.
Yeah.
With heroes. It used to be almost
Makes mid a little more exciting too.
Yeah, definitely does. You know who gets theirs first, who's gonna get the right clicks in, who's gonna CS, who's gonna hit the creeps. But it used to be an almost a pocket exclusive thing. Only recently, within the past 3 months or something, we've seen Invoker go for
Oh,
OD.
bottom.
Sprint, Apostle's getting gone on again. The Whirling Axe is out from Jappy, means that he can turn off no fear, but with the Living Armor there, just unable to kill anyone in this lane, and Yoku stands his ground.
At least Chappy's got creeps now.
Dumb, yeah.
It's rare to see a Nyx Assassin have this much of an impact. We always talk about the counter mid versus like the OD, but my god, Roger is just destroying him this game. And now he's an Arcane Rune too as he's come down. It's whoo-hoo, no fear. Oh, don't come back. Alright. Dude, no fear. You're crazy. Get out of here, man.
No, go in, go in.
You're insane.
You know you want to go in. Roger still has an impale, and
Like,
he
I
should...
need this experience.
Okay.
Need.
I need you to kill him. 5-minute Shrine is up as well, so they'll be able to regen back up to full and continue their aggression on this bottom lane. Chappy, you do not want to push this further forward. Go back, hide in the tree, side shop. I was wondering if they'd seen the Kunkka there, but they've got an observer ward watching every single move that these dire heroes are making. Very useful against this aggressive tri lane, just knowing when people are coming in or leaving. Level 2 Forest Strike is ready for him. The Torrent down, and Roger's dropping low. He's not got Spike Carapace leveled up, but Chappy won't be able to finish off Yoku. Salves up again. They're expending so much mana and HP trying to zone out these aggressive, tanky, brawling heroes. Mention these melee supports love to just get up into people's faces and utilize the HP pools they have.
Angle coming in again here.
But we'll have Chappy. Good 2-man Torrent. Oh, the dual breath is nice though from Apostle, catching the two of them. No fear dropping low, and with no living armor up on him anymore, does get brought down. Who were they missing? They were missing the Kunkka, right? Coming in.
Just chilling over here. That attack damage doesn't do much. You're that slowed. Damn. Attack slow 28 from the dual breath. Attack slow 40 from the liquid fire. Guy's just like waving his arms in the air, saying hello.
Just like the old. Oh god, FN. This DD rune. Blink away.
Woo.
Nice. That was tight. Well played by Ben. Captures it.
Really
Expended
was.
a lot for it, but well worth it. But yeah, it's like the old Earthshaker clockwork, you know? Battery assault with the Fisher animation.
Oh yes.
Just unable to do anything. You lift your hands in the air and then you bring them back down again. Really do care. They're coming in for Roger.
So they have not gotten the lead that we were saying they needed now. It's 800 gold in favor of Team Empire. Levels, I think, look pretty good. They have a Chronosphere now, so if they try and dive this tower, this is like good backup for Chappy. They come in too far. The Chrono could just suddenly show up too.
Ghostic was zoning the Razor out of lane, but we go back to bot lane. I could never look at other lanes. There's just constant aggression and pressure with Maposka dropping low and finally dying, but Treant did trade his life for it as Roger's chased out by Yoku. This top lane though, Void was able to zone Sidoi back to a tier 1. He's getting some decent CS, you know, 22 and 6 for your off lane hero is reasonably good. Even if it's not an aggressive tri lane, shutting anyone down. It's gonna be farm. This guy's treads up. This guy is gonna work incredibly well with this battle trance from Chappy once they hit level 6 on the drop. I think
Yeah.
once, I think honestly, once Troll hits 6, which is going to be now, they look for some kind of kill, and they will. Ghost Stick's bottled up on top lane, they'll have Battle Trance, they'll have the Queen of Pain. They can find eyes on a target, they can bring them down very quickly.
One thing that Empire have always shown to be very good at is like targeting one of their cores and getting them a shitload of farm very quickly. They've been very good at that with their PAs, using like Magnus, or in this case, they could use the Faceless Void and the Troll, and now he'll use the Battle Trance for a finish onto Yoku. No, man, he's holding that wand. He's trying to bait him in. Yoku's trying to be a player.
Armor as well, now the Burrow Strike in. They've got him under the tower, and Chappie, no! Kills the Sand King before he falls himself. One charges and living armor are a glorious thing.
That was quite the bait. That was impressive. That end up favoring. Kunkka doesn't get any of that experience. That's sad, because like the tower kills or whatever, he didn't get any right clicks off. At least that's what the fight recap shows. Could that be correct?
That can't be
That's
right.
right. Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
Kunkka must get experience. It's in range.
Dota 2.
Dota 2.
The video game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got 4 off that. Anyway.
Pain, FN. Probably aiming for a dual scepter. We've seen more and more commonly here as Pikachu goes on in. Level 1 Arcane Orb, bringing the Queen of Pain low. Waiting for this Ghost Stick to make a rotation. He's aiming for Mask of Madness. How long? I don't know how. Okay, I'm going to be saying this a lot today. I feel it. I've already said it once or twice. How long has it been since we've seen Mask of Madness Void?
I think I saw Universe pubbing with it, but I haven't seen the competitive games with it yet. It's an interesting item, right? Because the silence just feels really bad on him. Because you want to use Time Walk with those appropriate times. But honestly, how often are you Time Walking during a chrono anyway, right? Like if you're doing your chrono right and it's a good chrono, you shouldn't have to use the Time Walk during it. So
What's the duration? 8 seconds. What's the
it's a really long time.
So at max level Time Walk, if you Time Walk in Pop Mask of Madness, there's only like a 2 seconds, added chance to Time Walk, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't feel
exactly.
it's that. I guess that's a very specific situation if you're using Time Walk to go in. So.
Yeah, honestly, oftentimes you don't have to, but I don't know. It's such a fast farming item though that it's just like you don't necessarily have to be using it every single time in the chrono. Honestly, like it's just it puts you so much quicker in towards those other items that it's totally fine.
And with Battle
And
Trance,
of course, it's a lot of freaking damage. Yeah.
a lot of damage with Battle Trance, all that damage as well. But Chu is initiated on bottom lane. A great stun from Yoku saves his life now, but an equally good stun from Roger through the trees, finds Kunkka, and a final little top hook thrown out by Chappie. Will get the kill. Yoku charges in a burst, but he gets himself up into the high ground, but he goes stick. He's got the Time Walk to go forward. Sonic Wave is thrown out somewhere mid lane, it sounds like, as trying to something else. Sadoi.
Oh, she's trying to finish Sadoi.
20 HP.
He must have been so low.
That
Well,
was close.
everything's coming up. Good rotation from Ghostic. Gets himself the kill. Now almost has the Mask of Madness. Sentry is spotting Observer up on this high ground. The only problem is, how do I get it? He says. Ah, team, help. Wait, what? Roger, what are you doing? Roger?
What is he doing? Where is he? Where? Whoop? Huh?
He knows there's a ward here. 100%. Then he walks under the ward, placing an observer up here. What a goon. Like, he literally saw it, and then they brought over the courier so he could see it to kill a ward, but he just walks over and wards up here.
Why not, right? Pikachu. Oh, this is a great play. Stick charge from FN. Oh, no, the blink. Yes, no, back, forth. Roger gets the kill. That was really, really a weird engagement.
Losing the mana.
Losing the mana like more than once as well. He lost mana, he had stick charge, then he lost the mana again, then he got it back again, and OD probably kicking himself there that he doesn't have a point in Sandy's Eclipse at level 9. We've seen a lot of different builds from ODs. We've seen, I think it was G yesterday going for a 4-1-4 build with a point in Sandy's Eclipse thrown in there at like level 7 or 8 or so. We've kind of moved away from the max Astral just because it doesn't offer you as much range nerfs. The fact you only really need 3 clear out waves with a couple of hits onto each creep.
Bottom.
But yeah, Sadoi, go down bottom. No, that's my fault. I got caught in a train of thought.
Wasn't very exciting. They just carabused him. Got him with the ulti. He just died. Well, he's stunned up from there. So trying to get too aggressive there. Let's just build this game. He's going... Alright, this is like the standard. Drums into S and Y has been, I would say, the most popular one as of late. The Blade Mail Aghanims was pretty cool from Arteezy, but... And I kind of thought that might be something that would suit them this game, with like the Queen and the Jakiro and the Nyx, but you needed the snowball going, it feels like.
I think you need some movement speed as well up against Troll Nyx.
Oh my God.
Again, against the exact same heroes as they do find a kill on certain situations like this, where they all suddenly dogpile into you, need to be tanky and you need to be able to run away, or be able to chase people down as they find the next assassin with all movement across from Yoku Sand King. Now 1,000 gold away from his Blink Dagger. I wish I had a dedicated observer, Trent.
Wouldn't it be nice?
My brain isn't like functioning properly today.
The dream, dude.
What, brain malfunctions are the dream? Okay.
No, a dedicated observers for everything. All observers.
Observe my life, please, Pimp Muckle.
Yeah.
My eyes, I can't be bothered to use them. Top tier 1 should be easy here for Empire. They're coming into contest though. One hero is TPing in. It will be the Treant, but Ghost Stick sentry down. They've not completed of him just yet as he moves north. Master Madness means he can't chrono though, and find out exactly where he is. Bottom tower drops to Dire Team as they bring that. Couple of heroes, but Chappie's been spotted here by Sunker Illusion. About the Whirling X's and realizes that it's not the real deal. Roger will go up high ground to try and scout them out as well. Oh, we see the OD. Not spotted anyone else coming in from the east or the south though, and Chappie, misses a stun. Roger doesn't land it. The TP comes through the Jakiro, but Anji, they're ready to fight this. Jakiro's going to be in a ton of trouble, so cancel the TP. Well decided there. Roger might just be giving up his life for the cause. All heroes do rotate in hard.
They're a pretty good grab. It's only a support, but of course they are down, so they'll take anything they can get. Top lane, Jakiro also getting scaled out here. Should be another kill. This was our Spear Pricker situation we talked about earlier. Tree Protector kind of do the same thing. The saves?
They're battle trance. They've got the attack speed from the Master Madness as well, and the Sonic Wave clears up the Razor. They don't finish off the Jakiro. Yoku wants it. He desperately needs to find a kill. Sandstorm to try and get in there. The Ice Path. It will lock him down, but not until after he's killed off that two-headed dragon. And he's got 10 stick charges. He's got another.
Where's the A-click, Ghost Stick? Yes. Oh, A-click!
Is he okay here? Yoku fine. Bash. 1, 2. Yeah, there we go. He's got him. RNG blessed. Take.
Ghost Stick needs some A-clicking through those trees, man. Those are some close scenarios right there. Just like walking next to the sink. The worst is when you're trying to do that though, and there's like creep waves chasing you through, and you can't. Oh, yeah. That's actually the worst situation, like Dota 2.
Just one creep,
me.
like one range creep, and it's like,
your hero starts turning, you're just like, oh, I actually can't stand it.
I can't kill Roger just yet. His Carapace back onto the OD, and no, Pikachu put himself into a really difficult situation. Tries to turn back onto Roger. One more hit is all he needs, and he will find the kill. OD tries to TP out, but the X mark onto the Jakiro. Is it going to stop it? No. There's no Ice Path. There's on Master Player. OD somehow TPs away, allowing Anji to run rampant over the rest of Empire's heroes, getting 2 for nothing. That is not meant to happen, Trent. You're not meant to be able to dive tier 1 and TP away under the noses of your opponents.
They're doing a really nice job of punishing this chrono, but sadly every time that they come in and they get these kills, it's only support, so it feels like they're not even biting into this lead at all. It just like stabilizes for a moment and then starts going back up towards Empire's favor. And that whole idea of Roshan control, they definitely have it. Chrono's back up. They're going to have this Mask of Madness. They'll have the Shadow Blade up relatively soon. They have the area control from the Nyx Assassin. Just going to be a very difficult situation, it feels like. Now they're eyeing the poor Yoku. Not the easiest kill. That sentry is so valued though.
They've got
the second time Yoku's like ran into it and had a fight where the sentry already was.
They kill him. That's the question though. I guess the fact that Boris Strike is destroyed by time dilation. They definitely can. Anji though, they're looking in this Radiant Jungle. They are hunting for Chappie and it looks like they will find him. They've not seen him. Yes they have. They've now spotted a little bit of a back and forth there, deciding whether or not to go for Kiro instead. Chappie is pretty speedy though. Forward with an overgrowth and an X mark to secure the kill. Miposhka has put himself in the line of danger as well, as he'll get brought down slowly but surely, but the OD found by the Chrono. Ghost Stick with FN come in as well. They've saved Miposhka. lose the Jakiro, and the chase is on to the rest of them. No fear, caught with that ice ball as well. The sentry's down, and Ghost Stick just needs a bash. Get in there with the damage, but No Fear walks back into the sentry range. They found another spear as well, and the Treant will finally fall. As Chu, stunned? No, right. Didn't quite land that one. A little off the mark. Empire getting some revenge for what happened to that late.
Well, then you can jump a fight when Chrono's down. When Chrono's up, it is really Empire that bounce back every single time. Shadow Blade completed. His Faceless Void is dancing and he's terrifying. Dings. Dinner is done. Anji is freshly cooked and served. It looks like a bird.
Invis Burrow strike from Yoku. Oh, Earth Growth. Posture. He's out. Empire extract. FN will be safe, and it looks like Ghost is fine at the city. Roger is deep behind enemy lines, apparently. Going in for a ward burn. Immediately dewarded there by No Fear.
A blink dagger on tanking, alright.
It's been a long time coming, to be perfectly honest. He had a very good aggressive lane, but hasn't been able to farm for the past 4 or 5 minutes. He's been kind of hovering around 1800 gold, died 4 times. Finally brings off towards the blink.
Chu drums. I know they have a lot of attack speed slow, but they already have drums on Razor.
This is like the old Lan Amon.
Yeah.
I guess he's got max X marker, not max Tidebringer though.
Well, that would be our armlet, though. That's what we really need.
Ah, that's true, yeah. Mid lane.
Mid lane with Pushka.
He's gonna pop the Troll Stick. Yeah.
10 seconds from Chrono. That could have been a kill there with Battle Trance, I'm sure. But I think they just pinged them from this ward. It looked like they might have seen them rotating through on the Troll.
This Void truly is becoming the one position. Ask Man's Shadow Blade.
Yeah, they this though, like every game they just kind of pick someone and say, all right, we're gonna get a lot of oh shit.
Oh, we've done. Can he climb out of this? He probably can. He gets a little bit.
Oh, he didn't get the Chrono. Oh, tried to go for a Chrono play, but that's torrent.
And linked into the X mark, and they found Chappie. Anji bring down 2 big cores, very important kills, and a great move for them. So with the Void, he gets stunned. He has the opportunity to time walk into these trees here for safety. But what did he want to do? He wanted to time walk here and get the Chrono on them.
Risky with the stack link going, but Sidoi had a really nice play there too. When they were bringing him back with the X, he like spaced himself perfectly so that when Troll came back, he wouldn't get hit by the miss. Perfectly done there. Top lane, they're also watching FN. No Fear's gonna be waiting here, trying to potentially cancel. Oh, he saw him, right? Oh, it's so hard to notice in the middle of those creeps though. Even though you see the little ball go towards the Invis hero. Alright, he might have seen it that time. Oh, he definitely did. Why didn't he just bash? Oh, he doesn't want to be seen? Why would you overgrow? Am I crazy? He could have just bashed him, right?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Like, really he's not holding dust, right? Seems like kind of overkill, but alright. He really want to stay Invis, I guess. I don't know.
And then he comes out to root him anyway.
I don't really know. We'll let it go, No Fear. He's really good at this Dota 2 game, so I'm just gonna trust his judgment. Maybe it was like a panic, like didn't know how long it was gonna be.
Yeah. Because there was definitely a fight going up in the lane where it was gonna be a 4v4, then the Queen of Pain would have made it 5v4 for Empire, which would have just fight and broken down Anji. But it allowed the rest of the teammates to escape and lane instead.
No, he also hasn't played Treant in like 3 weeks. Maybe he wasn't sure. Maybe he was like, "This is cancel channeling? Is it one of those weird routes?" Maybe he was just, I don't know. I just thought it was funny. Sorry, No Fear's got it unlocked now.
What routes don't cancel?
Oh, I don't know. There's all this weird ass shit. You know how it is. You're just like, "Does this cancel channeling?" TP's that cancel, but then there's like some random channeling that you're just like, "Why isn't that canceled?" It's true.
Oh, the Chronos. Ghost Stick catches them. The epicenter was meant to have a burrow strike afterwards. It will finally come down onto the Queen of Pain, but she blinks away. Now the OD stunned up inside the ice wall. The Magnifiers there with a dual breath, and Anji, they've been baited into this fight, which is a disaster for them. Evan blinks forward, looking for more. Yule's under Yoku, kills him off, and finds the Treant as well. The chase onto Sidoi. Ghost Stick not going to... They forced a BKB out of the Razor, and that was the first one, the 10-second duration. And you know what, Trent? For good measure, the fight happened next to the Roshan bit, and you know what that
Oh, it means a Roche. It means a bigger lead. It means they've probably got themselves a good chance of winning this game. I would say it's pretty unlikely Gyro to come back. Of course, we already talked about this, where they needed that lead. Feels like they're definitely fighting from way behind. It's going to rely on some very big plays out of No Fear. He comes in from Invis, gets some big setups, and then they just get everything stacked together from the Saiyan King. But execution heavy. There's the Radiant. Everybody just chill, man. Group up, hold down some lanes. Easy Dota 2. Don't chrono your whole team, and it should be fine.
Anji need Yoku to start going big. He got that blink dagger, and that was meant to be their time. But it was such a good chrono from Ghost Stick, stopping the burst strike from coming through after the Sanking ulti. There was no real good continuation of the team fight. Now FN trying. Orchid is there, but equally Yoku is ready to back up his buddy. FN with the battle trap decides to run away and take counter sentry ward. Dunker. Rocket to both. Dragon back. Queen of Pain stunned. They bring her down though, she's very tanky. She's got another blink, she's got an Aegis, she's got Yule Scepter. She can actually survive through this potentially. FN gets out, and now you continue through. This is dangerous. Chrono ready in 13 seconds. Yoku doesn't land the burst strike this time. Roger has found a Nyx Assassin who gets himself close to the DD room. Won't be able to actually grab it himself because it will take the pleasure of that. Kill? Oh, with the next mark, they definitely can. Yoku's there to secure.
I'm sorry, I'm just watching chat struggle with themselves about whether it cancels TP or not. It's pretty freaking great. There's like a civil war brewing.
What about Trian's roots?
Oh yeah, about the Nature's Guys and how some people are like, no, it doesn't cancel. Yes, it does cancel. No, it's like literally No Fear canceled a TP earlier this game, guys. Like you watched it happen.
How can we see it?
Interrupts the target's channeling spells. Wow.
Wow.
Do I need a copy paste?
Yoku can't see him. They need a gem. Anji need a gem so badly. They need to see this Ghost Stick Void coming in and out of fights. They do get a Randy just there. Very, very weird. Throw it out. There's no sentry. Maybe just game sense from Chu, expecting the Void to come back in because they found the Razor. No mana. Burnt up, and inside the fire of Macro Fire, Ghost Stick goes to the Chrono as well. Traps the Razor in. No Fear has to go for an Overgrowth or something because the rest of the team being chased down and killed. Bunker gone. Already with a captain
this might be okay though.
Finally comes out, but the epicenter's used on Roger alone. Anji. Sonic Wave. Across the couple of them. Empire just aren't killing anyone.
Yeah,
is it just that boat? The boat wasn't even
used.
used.
Yeah, I don't know. Couldn't quite get it. It was very fragmented. The Chrono, of course, like wasn't set up. I really like the way No Fear played that, where the Chrono was there and Ghost Stick runs in, and he just fakes out the ulti, so Ghost Stick starts to run away. And then he just kind of held it even longer, sure that there wouldn't be any kill threat on Sadoy. So very nicely done there. And he's able to use it to secure the kill on the Nyx Assassin. So they hold. They don't gain anything back, but at least they're not allowing that Chrono to morph this game into a harder spot for Anji. But they really need like a big item on Pikachu. So they need this like Shiva's Guard or something.
So he's not going for BKB or Lickens or not even a blink.
I think it's like super strong against the Void. Kind of makes sense. Gives you a slight save as well if like maybe there's like two people chronoed. Can use the attack slow. Yeah.
Kind of a good catch, all right. Gives you int, gives you armor against all sorts of damage. Attack speed slow against.
Roger is hunting a courier here, but he's not going to find it. You do not have a blink. He's like, maybe it'll stop the secret shop? Nope. Sad.
Folks, Anji going from a push where maybe Empire feel they're baiting out the OD and the Razor and they're behind them, but in fact they're north, across the middle lane. We've got three at the front though, as OD is clearing through a creep wave mid lane. I think Empire is going to be able to retreat away from this. FN blinks out, and that smoke can, and they will catch a glimpse. Someone in the back. Is there range for a Yule Scepter? Not quite. Yoku won't find FN. way. Guys, the disarming route 100% cancels.
Oh, that's great.
BKB for ghosting them. Well, that's going to make him so difficult to kill, and Roger does find the courier in the end. Behind the tier 2 mid lane. Mid lane, speaking of, Yoku is initiated on self-duels, but the Chrono's there. They set up for him. And no fear, even with the overgrowth, there's just no way FN expending Sonic Wave to make damn frickin' sure the Sand King dies.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm alright with the Chrono with that. Now he's BKB, he's going for the Manta. It's pretty standard builds. 2 minutes away from the next Aegis. Just don't lose your cool. You know? Make sure you don't throw everyone away. Don't all get hit by some 5-man center. It's a game. If we go high ground, is there any chance? I guess it funnels everyone, and maybe that gives, but I feel like they're going to have such a massive lead at that point. And BKBs are still pretty high. There's still 9 seconds on Troll. As we just said, it's still fresh on Ghostic. Now there's a freshie on Queen. This would be a miraculous comeback if they had it here from Anji.
Yeah, like what is OD BKBs? He can't hit the Nyx because of Carapace and Mana Burn. He can't hit the Void because the Fly Ball could be. Troll can't hit the Clop. As this OD, you basically like, where's the Jakiro? Please let me hit the Jakiro. Jakiro, please come here and let me hit you. That's all you can do, is just wait for the Posca to get into range. Oh, fine. 4-man rotation. Gets the 1 kill. But yeah, the OD without a Blink Dagger doesn't have the massive maneuverability that you expect and require as the out in and then Hurricane Pike yourself back. I guess with X Mark you can maybe consider walking forward, being X back or something lines. But without a Blink you can have the full combo.
What do you think of this? Ghostic actually goes for the GPM. That seems really surprising to me. When you're winning, I feel like
the second time we've seen it.
Yeah, well, he was losing the last time we saw it, right? When it was the Faceless Void going for it. I'm pretty sure he was losing.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was him. It was definitely a Faceless Void.
I'm really surprised though. I feel like when you're winning, like we already talked about it, I mean, raw health is just so crazy good on Faceless Void. And you never really know just how much more it can give you. You're also wearing, like, using this Mask of Madness, so there's some added risk. He maybe gonna try and give more space to his other heroes this game, or maybe he feels like because he wants to stay off the map more and be ready for Chronos, he's not gonna get as much fire. Nice Carapace mid lane, easy setup on his own group.
Got him. No BKB's used. Roshan is up. Find out in now. 50. Long. This should allow Empire to take tier 2 mid and maybe shift to bot, but it's already a great job being done by Pikachu shoving out this wave to make sure that they don't have that easy kind of access to loop around from mid bot lane. So instead Empire say, okay, you want to try and split push like that, we'll high ground speed and we'll cancel your TP of the OD. With Ghostic going down there, Battle Trance slaughters him! Pikachu's gone, PK's well, look at this, Empire is winning a fight everywhere. One mid, one bot, one again bot lane, but near the tier 3 this time. Anji don't know what hit them. A freight train out of freaking nowhere, down the freeway. Don't know how it got off the rails so quickly, but apparently this is pretty much just game over now. Epicenter's looking good for Yoku, but it's not enough to break through the BKB of Chappie with a boat and Torrent. FN. Roseburn, Magic Community out there, it's a lane of Barrett going the way of Team Empire without Aegis, without any real, you know, pressure play building up to this. There was no build up. There was literally no build up to this. It was, we take tier 2, you push OD bottom lane, we chrono and cancel TP, all of a sudden we're taking your base.
I believe
it's over.
The 17.2k lead is a victory. 19. All day. Well,
that's like the definition of a, you know, switch flip. That's just okay, guys, we win now. You know, sure enough, they were ahead.
Drafts are never that